Alright, I'm going to show you the simplest, easiest, and cheapest way to cut foam tapered wings for RC airplanes that I can think of. Like these. These don't look that good because they've been crashed a billion times, but that shows you how tough they are. That they still look decent and they're flyable after being crashed a lot. You can see I crashed it. Okay, so first of all, you need a foam cutter, a hot wire foam cutter. Here is the power supply. Well, first of all, my foam cutter consists of two parts. It's got the wire right there, which is actually a guitar string. It's 17 thousandths of an inch thick, and it is attached to a piece of wood right there. And then the other end is attached to another block of wood right there. And then the second part is the power supply. And all that is a transformer. Just got that from Radio Shack. And a dimmer switch from Lowe's or somewhere. And then I've got two wires coming out of the transformer, and they're connected to alligator clips. Like that. So the way I use this to cut foam is I get a chunk of foam, like this one right here, and then I make a template of the airfoil shape that I want. This is a NACA 2410, I think, or something similar. And then I take that and I attach it to my foam just using wood screws like this. Okay, the template's attached to the foam now with the screws. The next thing you want to do is lay your wire across the foam and make sure it's, I don't know, kind of centered. It depends on how you want your wing to look. Like if you put your foam up here and your wire lays across it like that, then it's going to be kind of swept back a little bit and vice versa. But I like my wings to be kind of centered like this. And then you need to look at where the wire crosses the foam and attach your alligator clips from your power supply on either end of the foam, like so. Just like that. So that way you'll only heat up the section of wire that you need. The next thing you need to do is weigh your foam down. So what works good for that is a book. And laundry detergent also works good. Set that on there like that. Alright, so I've got that clamped to the table. I'm just going to hold this end in my hand. And now I'm going to attempt to cut this foam wing without putting the camera down. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, now I'm going to turn the power supply on. And I'm going to test the heat on a section of foam. You don't want it too hot or too cold. That looks like it's a little too cold. So I'm going to turn it up slightly. Okay, now there's my airfoil section. So I'm going to start from the bottom and just keep tension on the wire with my hand. Just run it along that form there. And you want to keep moving because if you slow down on the small end, it's going to get all melty and weird. Okay, so now I'm getting to the leading edge. I'm going to slow down, let the wire catch up, and then go along the top like that. Oops, messed up there. And don't expect your wing to come out perfect. You're probably going to have to sand it. Okay, Now you just need to pull the wire out of the foam. And then you take the template off and pull the wing out of the foam, and you end up with a nice looking wing like that. Then you can just stick that on your plane, like that. And any imperfections, I don't know if you can see that, but there's one right there. You can just sand it out, because this stuff sands pretty well.